Oh, it is the everything hole.
Damn, we missed cloaca. Oh, now we got it.
How do I turn the
Birds
sound
use
up
the-
with the
The
fan?
everything hole.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
see.
the everything hole.
The everything hole.
Well,
How do you turn the sound down?
we have a primary source with us.
I'm not. We're not going to talk about that. We're here to talk about baseball, not
subscribe to hear the
bird
answer.
orifices.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans.
Nope.
Technically, it would be singular, not plural, but
We only have one fan.
Oh, hey.
not that.
Runs! We scored runs!
I'm up next.
Not
too.
again.
Oh,
Boom!
right when we started too.
Perfect.
Well, there's the context. It's session 3, and the Phillies just scored.
For the second time against the dreaded fish.
Squish them.
Whistle.
Squish them, fry them, put them in a
Squish
stew.
I can literally hear somebody getting pinged.
That's
I can
me.
too.
Yeah.
That's me. How do I let me put myself on do not disturb?
Oh,
There we go. Okay.
I think I
No
used
more
this.
That's
ping
just-
sounds.
Coming through your mic, which is crazy. You got that shit turned way up.
Turned.
Yeehaw.
I want to hear
Turned up.
everybody.
No, the notification noise. It's not like coming through like Discord in the like.
Oh.
Never mind. Never mind. Sorry.
Do you live alone, Kiwi?
That's a great question to start off with. Not creepy at all.
You haven't gotten into the creepy stuff yet.
Oh, listen, I
Joints.
prepped by listening to the podcast y'all did with Total, and I just want to say, Chalk, I'm so disappointed you didn't know the hot chip and lie meme.
Dude, you know I'm like 40. How old am I, guys?
Chalk, your audio is
God,
rough.
you sound like you're in literally pinging off of a cell tower in the southeast
Nebraska.
Pacific.
Well, I'm making myself a snack.
A what?
And
Kiwi, it was not you. It's fucking Chalk. That
It's
son of a
Chalk.
bitch.
my wife is
Sound
also
like you're
Son of
having a
bitch,
stroke.
Candelario.
Vindicated.
Hold on.
This golf game. man.
Holding.
Come on, get over
Bottle.
here. Get over here.
What am I holding?
D's. He's not taking the bait.
He's not.
He's not
Huh?
taking the bait.
Sorry, if y'all were talking to me, I was way too focused
No,
on this
I
golf.
told Stupido he was holding D's, and he hasn't.
Oh.
Oh, I was holding them.
Hey,
I
how
was
is
a little
everybody?
busy. Hey, there's Chalk.
Good audio. Chalk's back.
There we go.
Sorry. I just was getting out of the shower
What?
when we started.
What?
So I was on speakerphone because I didn't want to be late.
And
then I got
This episode of the
downstairs.
Top 5
Welcome to the
Podcast.
Top 5 podcast number
Yeah.
49.
49. The big 49.
7 squared.
The chalk
That's
shower
true. That's so
edition.
true.
You guys think I don't shower?
Well,
I
I don't
didn't
think,
say that.
not while we're recording a session, no.
You're a banana.
No.
You have a peel. It's like so you don't get dirty.
Look, you take care of all of your body like an adult, no matter if you're a banana or a bird or whatever. Okay?
Yes, and I
That's
do
a fair
that
point.
when we're not recording.
We weren't recording. I got out of the shower and then joined.
The fuck is this?
I mean, it's
I
hard to
don't
argue
know.
that.
I didn't record with you in the shower. Do you want me to get in the shower and we can start recording?
No, because that would.
You-
No,
you're like
then
the
worse.
it'll be
Amazon.
echoey.
Yeah, that's
Probably
that's
would
the
be able
biggest
to.
issue. I guess he doesn't have to have the shower on, but
This is why
Anyways.
we've never recorded with Tingle.
That was a
Reason
good
number 17.
no.
Chalk, what was number 13? I forgot.
13 is because we don't like Canadians. We don't like Canadians. That's
Oh.
why.
Shocking, scathingly current.
Yes, we fall in line
not
with
to me.
the local administration's handling of international diplomacy.
Ugh.
Our next guest will be a KGB hitman, and after that, it will be an oligarch who runs Gazprom. So, very excited there.
Isn't that Roman
Then we're gonna
Abramovich?
fucking
Yeah.
raise Mussolini's body from his fucking grave too.
Oh,
Why
I
not?
just hit my golf ball off the
Isn't
side
the
of the
leader of
course.
Gazprom Roman Abramovich, former owner of Chelsea Football Club?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey
I'm
man,
like 99%
they made
sure
him
he's
sell
That's a
it.
Jewish
pretty
too, which I
good
can't
get
believe
if we
they
got
let in.
that.
Yeah, would be.
They made him sell it. Okay.
They did make him sell it because, you know.
People were actively like fucking very
Lying?
upset about it and fucking with them. And it's really easy to do so when it's like just the team because there's like this big fucking glaring place called their stadium to fuck with them at.
Stamford Bridge. Didn't think we get a Premier League reference in this episode, but here we
Hey,
are.
were you
Here
like
we are, yeah.
do you watch do you watch the soccers? The
You watch
footballs?
I
the
don't
soccer?
watch the soccers.
All right,
I'm
good-
about
do you
the
watch art?
American
Good
football.
start.
All right. Cool. Now that
Yeah,
we're-
what is it?
I was,
What
I was gonna
American
test
Here,
the
I don't know
football
when
waters
this
device?
on the
is being
sports.
posted, but the United
Everybody
Football
talking at
League
the same time.
on
Everybody
March
talking at the same
28th.
time. Everybody talking at the same time.
I'm good. I think I'm a UFL plug in there.
I
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw that on your
Oh, yeah.
on your profile.
Yes, very excited.
UFL starts soon. I could not tell you my local UFL team.
It's the Arlington Renegades.
I was about to say, I bet you could tell me our local UFL team because we are surprisingly close.
Yes, we are.
I don't even know what mine would be. Salt Lake or Seattle or Portland.
No, there's, like, nothing
Portland
out
and
there.
Seattle. Yeah, it's like
They
that
took
would be
away
on there.
Seattle. They said no more
Is there-
Seattle.
Is there a
Fuck that.
Pittsburgh one?
There used to be. And then when they merged the leagues, there was no more Pittsburgh ones. I just like
No more-
quadruple
no more
bogey
It's a
that.
strange way to merge.
Yeah,
Yep.
they cut
By
14.
erasing?
I mean, I guess it's how companies do it.
Pittsburgh.
They merge as a
Yeah.
company and then get rid of everybody. So
And they
As
get
one does, I
shitload
guess.
of tax breaks, and then like somehow everybody makes a bunch
Yes.
of money, but then like there's like no jobs left, and then like they're not a thing anymore later, but nobody cares.
Your usage of everybody is very loose there because it's 7 people. It's always 7 people.
Yeah.
There's
anyone
a
came to
rotating
this-
cast of 30 people, and 7 of them win
Yeah.
every time, and they just sub in and out.
if
Yeah.
anyone came to this podcast for happy-go-lucky or to forget about the world's ailments, sorry,
You're
Yes.
wrong. So
you've
shit out of
you've
luck.
picked the
You-
wrong 4
yeah.
years to do that.
You tuned
Yeah.
in.
Look, everything might be terrible, but I hope everybody
sees.
sees my hole in one.
I
Come-
saw it. It was crazy.
Come back around episode 200.
Yeah.
We'll see where we're at.
See where we're
Okay.
at.
Kiwi, we are ready for questions. First
Let's
one:
do it.
Are you?
why a bird and not a fruit? Why a bird and not a fruit?
Real Kiwi lore knowers know. Hey, Leo, hole in one also.
I
Real
appreciate
Kiwi lore knowers know that it actually was a fruit at first.
Oh my word! My whole world is upended.
Yeah. So chocolate could have been like fruit name buddies.
Fruit friends.
Yeah, fruit friends.
We're still-
well,
we're still-
we'll pump
Our
the
friendship
brakes on
couldn't
that
be
one.
richer than it is. You're fine. Our friendship could not be richer. It's good.
But it was originally Kiwi the fruit. Prior to season 8 FCB, like day one, legit day one. There was a speed game, and it was like host. I think it was Brian, and he did it in a Discord server, and he was umping it, and he made like a kiwi fruit joke, and I was like, oh, haha, that's fun, and I leaned into it. And then I was like, all right, like if I want to do something with this character, I really can't do much with the fruit, but I can do a lot with the bird. Bird stuck, biggest bird type of stuff. Did the Birmingham biggest birds and MiLR season 9 bird.
Right out.
Won the title there. And yeah, it's been Kiwi Bird ever since.
So
Now,
when
would
did you
say
join?
that you're... Hold up. This
One
is
at
a
a
very
time.
important question.
This is pressing.
Okay.
This is pressing matter. Would you say that
Gonna be a
you're
bird
well
question.
versed in bird law?
Oh God.
That I am not. I was. I
As
was
the
Kiwi,
biggest bird.
I was Kiwi again. Real Kiwi lore knowers know I was Kiwi Cleveland Esquire.
That's
And then I played
my
so much
question.
baseball, they took away my fake law license.
Interesting.
It was unfortunate, but stuck to the field instead of the courtroom, and it's a choice I'm happy to make.
Yeah, and I hope you start excelling on the field very soon.
Damn. He's on your
Wow.
team.
We all saw the FMZ
Right.
sports post. We know what happened in that office.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing good. Many
I still have
things
to find that
concerning,
mole.
actually. Nothing good. Many things concerning.
So when did you start with MLR?
Season 8. I was a Season 8 rookie. I was bored at an internship, and I saw the post, and I think it was the one in like the big baseball subreddit, and I was like, all right, like I want to, I was getting back into baseball after a long time of the Diamondbacks, my real team, being terrible, and I was like, I want to watch a little more, and I saw that post, and I was like, this could be a good way to relearn the game. It was definitely more than that. I've been enjoying it this is my 4th season coming out, I guess, in progress right now. So it's been good. A lot of changes. I started with the Expos, was there for 2 seasons, and then went all the way out to the AL Central for the Guardians for season 10. And then I was like, well, I really miss the NL East. This is the best division in fake baseball, undisputed. Nobody can argue against it. So made my way back.
They don't call the NL Beast for nothing.
That's true. That's true. No one really does it like the NL East.
No.
Who's they?
NL East players.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
tracks.
that's what I
At least-
thank
Yeah,
you.
it's
At
just
least
us.
one noted media source calls it that. I'm just gonna say.
Is it you?
I'm not. I don't
Noted
know
is a
who. It
pretty
just-
loose
Oh, yeah.
word. Maybe
Look,
too.
they are.
Known of.
I see it all over the media in MLR that it's NL Beast. That's just all I'm gonna
The
say.
fake news
Multiple
media.
power rankings.
Thanks.
Well, it's all real. It's all fake news because it's fake baseball. Do you want real
Exactly.
news about fake baseball?
Good point.
Oh.
Those are called announcements, and people usually get banned when we do those.
Yeah, I was about to say. It's like, I know that channel well, and it's not a friendly space.
Okay. So you're leaning into the bird. That's what you're saying?
Leaning into the bird. I mean, I've been leaned into the bird, I think, since like the middle, or not even the middle, early on in FCB season 8. I was like put on the bench for game 2, and I photoshopped a kiwi bird like chilling in a dugout drinking a beer, and I was like, all right, like this is more fun. I could do more with this than I can the kiwi fruit, and I think that's.
Got it.
I really leaned into it. It's fun. I've learned a lot about kiwi birds, which
Myself.
is like a weird thing to have picked up from this.
So it was all a
but
brand
I'm
strategy decision.
It was. I don't think I'd be as memorable of a player if I didn't lean in to the kiwi branding. My on-field stats are a little, as Chalk would say, my below the Mendoza line bird ass hasn't been putting in the work to be recognized in that regard. So to be a lovable character is why I'm here.
How rude that chalk guy is, huh?
Right.
Well,
Such an
I
asshole.
want to pivot to the non-asshole side of me because he mentioned his.
Well, this is going to take a minute.
Oh
He
no.
liked. It's a long
Long
walk, right?
pivot.
He mentioned that he photoshopped a kiwi drinking a bird, which is impressive because they don't have
Beer,
arms.
but
a bird.
Yeah, whatever. They don't have like functional wings, which is part of the problem I think at the plate this year. But we're going to work on that in the clubhouse.
I feel like that is going to be difficult, but
Yeah.
more power to you.
We're working on
Good
adjusting something to the beak because it'll shut him up finally, and also allow him to maybe hit with some more strength. Anywho's, but what he does do well,
Is this legal?
he
It was in
he
the
makes
contract.
some of
I didn't
the-
read it all. It's okay.
he makes some of the most beautiful lineup cards. The one for Tao's, I'm sorry, we call the average units Tao. That's his, Anyways, the one for his MLR debut, which we're having just now, is astounding. Like I actually paused and I was like, dude, that's like legit beauty right there. It
Thank you.
touched me.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
hope it wouldn't do that, but
No, it very much so did. It moved me as only
okay.
bird
That's-
art can.
Wow. I'm honored. I'm honored. But yeah, no, the lineup cards, honestly, so I have zero arts background. I'm just gonna put that out there. I've never studied it, never like taken any Photoshop classes. It's all self-taught. And I picked up on it for the league, and I was like, all right, like this is fun. I enjoy doing this. For MLR, I tend to focus more on like realistic in the sense that you could imagine a real MLB team posting something like it, but MILR, which I'm not on a team right now. I signed up a little too late. Working on it. But for MILR, I love to focus more on like the shitpost parody type lineup cards. I think for the what team was it? Where are they? Whatever the capybara, the Chattanooga Coconut Dogs. I did one where our lineup card was like a Craigslist post of someone selling a Whack-A-Cappy Whack-A-Mole machine, and just a lot of fun stuff. I think I did like some. I've done two of the Persona game themed ones. I did one for the scuba divers, one for the birds. I don't know. I just enjoy getting a little creative with this stuff.
You do a great job. Sorry, I was chewing
No worries.
my snack.
Totally.
What you eating?
Yeah.
Feel like-
I feel embarrassed to say because we just talked about me being a 40-something-year-old man. Damon, are you choking on something over there?
No, I was saying, what are you eating? Go ahead, tell us.
Go
People
off.
want to know.
I'm intrigued now.
Cocoa Pebbles. I'm eating a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles. All
No,
right.
you can't outgrow Cocoa Pebbles. You're allowed
No,
to eat
I've got
those.
some in my fridge right now. Not
Yeah,
my fridge, in my
fridge?
pantry. In the pantry.
Keeps them
Oh.
cold.
Where do you keep your fucking milk?
I
In
know
the
it gets
pantry.
weird down there in the Carolinas. But okay, so second question, kind of pivoting again. Lots of pivots here. What's more delicious, the kiwi or a kiwi?
I mean, I've never had the bird. I don't want to try the bird. I'd prefer if it stays alive and not in my mouth. So I'm gonna go by default the kiwi fruit. But it is one of my favorite fruits. They're very good, very good. Kind of tart, kind of sweet, a little tingling
You're a tart
flavor.
guy, eh?
What was that?
You're a tart guy, eh?
Oh yeah, love
Nice.
a little bit of sour.
Nice.
Mhm.
Do you think
That's
are you allowed to eat a
been my
kiwi bird?
go-to.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, is that
I
cannibalism?
don't think so.
Hmm.
Maybe, I don't know.
Could you, but you could have a kiwi flavored drink, but a kiwi cider, is that cannibalism?
No, because it's like, I don't know. Are there any
Good
other
journalism.
examples of like animals and plants being named the same? I don't know. I was gonna say like if you're eating an orange, but there's no animal called an orange, so we're not gonna. That doesn't work. The analogy doesn't
We'll
work.
cut it.
Yeah.
Do oranges eat other oranges? It's weird because plants don't really eat.
No, but I mean the kiwi bird. It's like, as a New Zealander eating the kiwi
Oh,
fruit, is
yeah.
that cannibalism?
No. So then
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
So then no,
It's a funny
But-
juxtaposition though.
certainly is.
Are kiwi eaten? Not the fruit, the bird.
I don't think so. I feel like a lot of them are like endangered. Maybe, I don't know.
See what Google says.
To some level, I think they're protected.
I wonder if it's because they're delicious.
Maybe they don't want us to taste that feathery goodness.
Yeah. Can't fly away. Can you eat a kiwi bird? Short answer is no.
They are no longer
They're
hunted today.
yeah. Or yes, you can.
Don't even think about
They're
it.
great source
I'm
of
here to
protein.
stay.
Got it. Well, we wouldn't eat you. We just eat your friends.
Okay.
That's how people talk about me as a banana. Some guy pinged me in MLR Eats to show me a tray of homemade chocolate bananas, as if that is okay.
As if that's somehow acceptable.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
pretty fucking. That's
That is funny.
amazing,
Oh,
honestly.
and let's be clear. It wasn't like whole bananas dipped in chocolate. They were sliced. They
Oh,
were They
It
were
was a
they were
threat.
desecrated before. It
Would-
was.
You
Well,
wouldn't
it
cut
means,
a
it means
man.
they were like put down humanely. They weren't left to
Dude, that'd
drown in
be-
chocolate.
Put down
That would be like
humanely.
somebody
Is
sending
there a
picture of,
humane
like, a
way
bunch
to
of-
put down a kiwi?
The fruit?
No, the
No,
you.
we're not
We just
talking
went
about
over
the animal
this.
here.
You.
I mean, I'm sure there is, but I don't know. I'm not.
Are you
very-
saying? Is there a more of an ethical impetus to protect you as a bird than there is me as a fruit? Is that what you're saying? Do you have something against fruit?
I believe there are
I'm
more
both that I think
bananas in
there
the
is more
world
an
than
imperative
kiwis.
to protect
do like
me
fruit.
than banana. You're already chocolate covered. Like you're already ready to eat.
Also, you're all sentient
Just.
things, so I feel like that's equal enough.
Fair.
I don't
Bananas
know.
are under
I
attack.
don't know
We're a
fruit law.
monoculture.
I just know bird law.
Let's move on to something that should have been happy, but now I'm second guessing. Tell me about your recent free agent experience, Kiwi.
Yeah. So this is my second time in a row entering free agency after my first 2 seasons where I didn't in between them. So definitely a little bit of a mix up, but also at the same time a bit more familiar with the process having done it the previous season. And my big goal was to get back to the NL East. You know, I'm drafted, raised in Expo, if you phrase it that way. 2 years there, and I left to go to Cleveland Guardians for the little Cleveland and Cleveland joke. And I had an amazing time there. Awesome team, great people. I just missed the division. You know, I think being drafted by the Expos and seeing all the NL East rivalries, you know, I don't think, and I mentioned it before, like, I don't think any of the division does it like the NL East does it. So that was a big criteria for me. And it made the process harder because I had to turn down a lot of teams right off the bat and say, hey, listen, like, I'm only really interested in going back to the NL East. But it didn't make it easier. It's sometimes hard to say no to teams, especially when they do give you a good pitch and a good opportunity. So to have that little back pocket excuse was nice. But I actually think I had about 13 teams reach out. Not all official offers, but just 13 teams reaching out, say they're interested. So obviously I appreciate
Nice.
that. You know, it's good to be wanted in that regard. But the Phillies were always on my radar, and not just always on my radar. I mean, they were my number one choice from the get-go. Back in December, yeah. So you didn't have to put a lot of work in to land me, but you guys certainly put in a lot of work to land me, so I appreciate that. But back in December, I was like boarding an airplane. My phone buzzes and I look, and it's a DM from Stupido, and this is like free agency I don't know if it officially opened then or not. But I see that. Well, no, listen. You're inferring something that's not
Oh
what happened.
shoot! Implicating me in something.
No, I'm not.
Can we
You're not
can
implicated.
we
You are
timestamp
not
this just in
implicated.
case? Timestamp right now in case we have to go back.
There is no. Let me
And,
finish. There's no implication. I get him. I get
I
him.
need you to start saying a bunch of months over.
What'd you say?
Start saying a bunch of different months, and we'll just put the appropriate month in there.
No. Listen.
January.
Listen, nobody's in trouble here. If you let me finish, nobody's in trouble. So I get a DM from
Okay.
Stupido, and I'm like, oh yes, like this is crazy. Like the Phillies are already reaching out. And I open it, and it says, hey, Kiwi, it's Stupido from like League Ops. We just want to confirm your decision of declaring free agency. And I'm like, oh, like I thought that was like a team reaching out, being interested, but nah. But like even from then, like I wanted to be a Philly, so I'm really happy this happened how it happened.
And
Whew.
and we feel fortunate.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, after 2 years of being on the Expos and having to dread being against Petra's pitching and DCM's batting and everything, it's nice to be on the side where I get to root for them instead of against them. So exciting season for me.
I would hate to pitch or to hit against both Sleeve and Petra.
Oh, it's
and
brutal.
Zan
It's
too, but
brutal.
Zan stopped. But like,
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean, it was just like I could just take a guess, and it would probably be better than any scouting I do because the scouting on the reverse side is 10 times better. So I'm very relieved to be here, but also mostly just very excited. Like it's a great team, you know, everything that was pitched to me in free agency has been not only as good but 10 times better being here. So, been great.
We're not liars. I'm so pleased.
No, you were not. But Chalk, you went all out. I mean, it was like daily messages of trying to get me.
Yeah, which is good probably because Leo, Stupido, and Griff and Damon didn't have to talk to me as much because I was able to talk to a bunch of other people. I was trying to seduce them in free agency. But I remember seeing it on the list and going, Petra, like, what about Kiwi? That'd be a good name. And she's like, oh yeah, hell, I'd try it. I don't know what he's interested in. So I just said, hey, would you have any interest in the Phillies? And you're like, yes, you're in the NL East. I'm interested in the Phillies. And I was like, sweet, let's go.
I also filled out your draft form. Like I did that for a couple of the NL East teams I was interested in. So when you reached out, I thought you had saw that, and it took us a little bit to make that connection. So it was a true mutual interest thing, which was great.
This is where you admit that you didn't actually see him fill out the draft form.
I mean, they saw it eventually.
Dan did the draft form. I think when I said to the group, hey, what do we all as a group think about Kiwi? He seems like he might be interested. Zan's like, oh yeah, he filled out the form. We should probably pursue that one. So that was I was surprised. Like you're not the only free agent who did that sort of stuff. I heard, which kind of surprised me. So
I always reach out to the teams I'm interested in.
Somebody definitely filled out our form. That wasn't a draftee. They know who they are.
Can you say it and I'll bleep it because I forgot?
It was Brent.
We don't need to bleep
I
it.
won't bleep it. Fuck it.
Remember? You remember? I told you about it.
I just forgot.
Yeah.
I just forgot. I was gonna go look. It would have been funnier. It's funny to just bleep shit like that because it's like we know.
Yeah,
Everybody else can fuck off. But like it's Brent, so fuck him.
I was on a call and I was like, somebody filled out our form and it just says, please, Leo, like 100 times. And then Brent was on that call and I was like, I wonder who it is. And then I was like, anyway, I got to go to bed. And then as soon as I got off, he was like, yes, it was me.
Yeah. No, literally, as you said that, he sent me a message in a channel that you're not in and just said it was me. And I was confused at first because I popped in and I was like, what? And then I was like, oh my God. Thing. But yeah, and then he was just like told everybody else. Once Leo left, it was fucking me. And so good.
Me all along, Austin.
Yeah, that one from our season 9 was so good from you guys.
I'm always a big fan of the Expos draft forms. They definitely go above and beyond.
Oh yeah,
like I filled that one out.
Really do.
I fill that one out always because Duck does a phenomenal job, and I know.
And that's just tradition. Like we all,
as is tradition.
Yeah, we all gotta fill that fucker out.
Yes. I mean, what's the guy's name that they put in the form?
Ooh,
like
he's
the
calling you out on if you actually did it.
No. This is like me genuine question. I want to see if is it somewhere in my internet history?
Wow, I can hear you typing.
Sorry, I'm using the computer mic, so it's probably just picking up.
I now know their password.
You can tell by the keystrokes.
Yeah,
of course.
I mean, I can hear them.
I'm insulted that you think I can't.
It was loud.
I can't think of the name, but Duck always has this little character in the Expos draft form, and it's always it's a hoot. It always is. I enjoy filling it out.
It's a hoot. It's a fucking hoot.
Shout out. I guess if it's Duck, it's a quack.
It's a quack.
Fair. Okay, I have more questions.
Naturally.
What's your favorite thing about MiLR?
Favorite thing about MiLR? Well, I joined because I wanted to be very good at MiLR, and I have not been. So my favorite thing about MiLR now is the people. It's a great group. I probably spend too much time on Discord, just checking out the chats and whatnot. Although I'm not gonna lie, most of the channels in main muted because there's too much. But I feel like I've met great people through here. I always enjoy playing with and chatting with everybody I've been teammates with, people that I play against. Definitely the people. And then also, back to the lineup card stuff. This is giving me a creative outlet that I really don't have elsewhere. So it's always fun for me to open up previously Photoshop, and then when I graduated college and lost my student license for Photoshop, I opened up the off-brand internet browser-based version of some Photoshop knockoff, and just I get to work. It's fun. I enjoy it.
You don't use GIMP?
No, no, I have never used GIMP. I have not any desire to use GIMP. You got to do like Linux and stuff for that, I think, and I don't know. I don't have the technological skills
Ah,
to
you
scale
just
that.
open it like a program.
Yeah.
Dayman, you don't like GIMP either?
I don't like it.
I don't use
I
GIMP
mean, like,
either.
it's good. Like, I mean, I understand why people do. I don't like it. I don't know. It's just
Yeah, okay.
I just don't like the way it's like organized and shit. It's
That's fair.
annoying to me.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get around, I will
Yeah.
admit.
And like especially like
But it works.
me having used Photoshop to be able to, I think it's called
Yeah.
Photop is the browser one. Like to have something where it's like a similar setup to Photoshop and I don't have to relearn everything, is really
Yeah.
makes it easy.
Honestly, GIMP feels like what Photoshop used to feel like 10 or 15 years ago, which is when I learned it. So it works for me. So
Gotcha, yeah. To each their own
yeah.
then.
Yes, I also don't do it as well as or as often as you do. So maybe I should switch off and I'll do it easier if it's easier, or do it more often if it's easier.
I mean you can do a couple lineup cards, I don't have to monopolize it. More than happy to spread
Nope,
the wealth.
I'm good. I have to go in to think about the lineups every time, and I have no idea what I'm
That's
doing.
true.
So
I applaud
yeah.
EGMs for real. I did it for one season of MiLR, and I was very relieved that we won the championship because I didn't want to have to like do any type of revenge tour because one season was enough for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm seeing the same thing with the loam. I'm really glad that I didn't win that because I'm watching all the shit you guys have to do and thinking I'd have stopped after like 5 days. So kudos to you guys for all you do.
I signed up to be an umpire, and I have started my umpire. I don't know what the term is, but I've started my role as umpire, and it's a lot already. I haven't done anything yet, but it's already a lot.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to reach out to Teddy to see if he wanted me to come back and do that.
I mean,
I thought about it. I didn't end up doing it, but I thought about it.
he did
It
just
was
post last week looking for people chalk. So
yeah. That's why I was it for a while,
mhm.
and then I
Almost,
just
Leo. Oh,
stopped.
those bumpers aren't letting you go.
Okay, I can hit this. Don't worry.
I'm watching.
I missed it.
Oh,
Quick.
brutal. There you go.
And we do it. It is what it is.
Ball went in the hole.
The hole gives, the hole takes.
What haven't you done in MLR that you'd still like to accomplish?
I want to make an all-star team. It needs to happen before I retire. I don't know when
Okay.
it's gonna be, but one of these days, one of these years, I'm gonna get in my scouting bag and put together a good at least first 3 quarters of a season. So that's on the list. I feel like it's gotta happen. I was looking good season 8, and then we played the Mets this one game, and I went like over 4 in like a 9-inning game. So very reminiscent of what I just did, Chalk. Before you make the
Let's gotta
joke.
make the joke.
Before you make the joke.
So sorry.
But that was a
I'm
high
so
scoring game.
sorry.
It was like 9-6, and I was like the one guy who just didn't do anything.
That sucks. That
Yeah,
sucks.
it happens. It's the game giveth and the game taketh away. Taketh away a lot more than it
You-
giveth for me.
You contribute a lot in scouting discussions and in the clubhouse, and it has not translated yet onto the field. But I'm sure it
No,
will.
it will. It will.
And
I'll get
that's
there.
Okay.
I just want. I need
Yeah.
like the 2 home run. I've had multiple multi-homer games in MILR, and it has just never happened in the majors. I don't know. I'm a much better hitter there, except
Yep.
for season 10. I don't know why, but I mean, probably because it's there's less pitcher scouting. I feel like for the most part. But I don't know. It'll happen. I'll get that all-star nod. I'll get a season where I hit like above 300. It'll happen.
We're excited for it.
Thank you. Hopefully this will be the season, little bounce back after the 1 for 6 start, but I have an RBI, so I'm sort of on the board. And then I guess
That's
another
up there.
thing. I think last season, the one of the community awards. I don't know if it was ever an official thing. I feel like I saw it in like a preliminary post from Mark about like a top artist, top lineup card artists award, and I kind of took a step back from making the lineup cards in season 10. I had to think of what season we were on. I think I only made like one or two for the Guardians. Just was busy and other people were making them too. But this year I'm back in Photoshop. I'm gonna grind them out. Hopefully I can win that because I think I put together the portfolio that can, and I'd love to see the voters think that way too.
Yeah, and we'll stump for you too because you do great work. We're very
Thank
excited
you.
about it.
Thank you. Because yeah, you can't argue
No
much
paper.
for me on the stats side right now.
Well, we'll get you there. We'll get you there.
Nah, I'll get there. It's all good.
No paper cup.
Oh, that for sure. I mean, that's a given. Everybody like
Okay.
I mentioned to you. I mentioned to every team. Winning at the end of the day, my own personal performance. I thought you meant like from like a personal goal type of thing.
No,
But at the end
no.
of the
I mean,
day, like how I
whatever.
hit
Yeah.
doesn't matter as long as it matters. As long as we're winning, I'm happy. If I could get no hits the entire season, but we win the paper cup, that's a win in my book.
Absolutely, absolutely. But some people don't really
team
care that
bird.
much about. What's that?
Real team bird.
That's me. I let a whole team call the birds.
That's true. They're pretty good, I
Bird.
heard.
I
I
think
don't remember.
wasn't it Weller on here? It was like, yeah, you want to win, but you don't really care that much about it. You just want to have fun. Was that Weller?
No idea.
Couldn't
You guys
tell
remember?
you.
Nope.
I'm overly competitive, so winning for me, that's what's fun.
Got it. Good.
Like I think, yeah, this past season was the first time I didn't make the playoffs in either. I mean, I got very lucky. Like season 8, season 9, I made the playoffs in everything. In MLR, both seasons of season 8, MILR, season 9 of both. And then season 10 was the first time where neither of the teams I was on made it. And I was like, wow, like this kind of sucks to be on the other side of it. Like you can hold it together, and yeah, like sadness tournaments are fun and all that, and the scrims. But I don't know, there's something about being that team in the playoffs and making the run to the paper cup and making it, winning it, all that. So that is the goal.
Agreed.
Hmm.
I've been fortunate to be in the playoffs every time I've been in. Leo, Damon, have you guys been in the playoffs yet?
Nope.
Yeah, one game.
I'm sorry.
We'll get there.
One game. Okay.
Whoa, 2. Leo, yes, you have. Not now. Well, okay.
No, I haven't.
One of Leo and I was in an MLN.
Oh, okay. Well, if I was
And
about to say, for counting MLN, then I have.
It was horrible.
Dude, oh my god.
It was the worst experience in my life, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. It was just horrible.
It
To
was
black
it
it
was
out.
Yeah, that was a game. I mean, it was a very proud moment because it was the franchise's first time ever making the playoffs.
Or like maybe the
exciting.
second, but the first time
Which
was
is
like
good.
maybe like in season 1 or 2.
Yeah,
It was like a little bit fuzzy, but
we lost, and we did not lose in a way that was pleasant to lose in.
Oof.
Well, wasn't like a 13 inning game again or something?
It was
that
9.
one went like. Leo also pitched like 5 of those fucking innings. By the way, it's
Yeah.
the last
Yeah.
5.
Yes,
My
I
rookie
lost
season.
sleep over that game.
Oh, it sucks.
My rookie season.
Sorry, you were gonna say Kiwi?
Oh, sorry. My rookie season with the Expos, we lost. I think we got walked off in the NLDS. I think walk off. I think it was a walk-off walk, by the Marlins. And being on the Expos, losing in that fashion to that team was like the most demoralizing thing probably ever.
Yeah, I thought the 13
Who did
inning
you lose
game
to?
was that.
Nah, 13. That's probably worse. To have to play 2 full
No,
games.
but
And
the playoffs thing I think kind of supersedes it.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
one in MLN that we had was definitely worse than that 13 inning one. So at the end of the day, the 13 inning one didn't have like too much. I mean, it was like session 5, and it was like, whatever. We were not fucking good that year, anyways. Although that season did just suck because we lost like five or 6 games on walk-offs, which was just like, motherfucker.
Those are the worst.
Yeah, those are
We're
the
just
worst.
like, bro, fucking 5 of our losses are just a coin flip away, friends. Like, that's a big fucking difference.
Damon, I don't know that we've talked about it yet on the air, and I haven't really asked you in general. How are you doing in your new team? Are you enjoying it?
yeah, I want to know that.
Oh, you want to know? You want to know?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I don't.
Good.
Shut up, Stupido. We want to know.
It's been
Oh.
good. I don't know.
So
I
Peter's
don't
got the
jinx it.
special Discord roll caller now.
Yeah. True.
I am special.
Better than all of us.
It's the
Especially in
one.
our hearts.
It's the one good thing you get is the token owner.
Yeah, no shit.
That's what you dangle in front of me.
To be Homestar.
The home.
You get to
Star's
make your
pretty
own
awesome.
roll.
Yeah.
Leo, how you doing on the same team?
We're doing good. We're losing right now, but the vibes are immaculate as usual. We are incredibly gay, and it's the best
Mhm.
thing ever.
what's
The
important.
gayness has definitely not gone down from S10 to S11. If anything,
That's
it's
good.
only been added to with our off-season transactions. So
Glad to hear it.
Was that part of the plan, or did it just happen that way?
that was definitely part of the plan. Yeah, I
Got
think
it.
we set out with the idea to make our team gayer, and we succeeded in it. And yeah, I think
Good.
we're always gonna. That's always sort of the goal. It's just how can we make this team gayer?
Yeah. Gonna call it the two dads.
That's true. Somebody,
Just
I won't
two?
say who, but somebody said that we should rebrand to the Madres for a bit, just for fun.
Guys, I
I'm
can't
in.
get my golf ball up here.
Now,
How do you do this hole?
if we could do that, I'm not allowed. All right, I don't know. You spring over the. Oh well, you're at a fucked angle.
Yeah, I'm working on it. We're getting
You're
there.
fucked, boss.
Yeah, it's okay.
You do what I do every time.
Live and learn.
Well,
Oh.
oh,
that was clutch.
oh.
Oh, now you're fucked.
Wait, I can get it now. Oh, there we go.
Hey,
There we go.
Oh, that was crazy.
Oh, I'm about to draft in that.
Damon, I didn't hear your answer. Are you enjoying the Seattle?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. Good talk.
Yes.
Somebody was asking
Yes.
for a number because the timer's almost up. And I had to make sure I didn't.
All right, we'll
pull it
move
up
back
the
on.
Fucking video.
Yeah, don't do that. All right, Kiwi.
It's still fucking
Fuck, Mary,
light
kill,
outside?
menage a trois. The top 5.
Ooh.
I didn't
Good one.
understand
I
this
need-
when
I
you
mean,
asked it.
listen,
I need
like
one to
your-
fuck, one to marry, one to kill, and then 2 to have sex with at the same time.
Okay.
Oh,
3,
okay.
Oh.
so 3 to
That-
have sex with.
Here's my
Well,
proposition.
no. One you have intimacy with, 2 you just fucking holes.
Here's my
You know,
proposition.
tossing all around.
Okay, fucking Ross over here, like, no.
Wait, can I get this?
Motherfucker,
Oh, small
man.
one.
Is that a
How is
Friends
that
reference? Because
Yeah,
okay, I don't really get that.
yeah.
You gotta watch Friends.
Dude, I did when it came out. I don't need to go back. That show really wasn't that great.
No,
I don't know. Maybe it's just
Seinfeld
me.
is people. I feel like people compare the two.
God, I love
Seinfeld is the
Seinfeld.
easy, better option.
I
Answer
feel like there's
Q-
not a comparison there.
there's not
Yeah,
a
they
comparison.
both suck.
Seinfeld is miles ahead.
I do like
Wow.
Seinfeld, but
Wow.
Scathing criticism.
Herb is definitely better than Seinfeld. But I did just recently watch a bunch of Seinfeld and thought it slapped. Although, I don't know. I can't tell if it hits harder or less, knowing that Jerry Seinfeld is like low key, like really
Awful.
creepy.
Not just really creepy. Not just really creepy.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that was
several
like
things wrong about
I
him.
didn't want to get into it, but
Yeah.
that was the yeah. I mean,
I am-
he's a piece of shit, but
Implication.
that's
The show is
anyways.
incredible.
The show is.
I'm
incredible.
I
currently
mean,
wearing
it's
a Frank
mostly
Costanza
Larry David
t-shirt.
shit, anyways.
Yeah,
Just tell
it's
yourself that, and you're good. Like,
Mhm.
yeah,
Shout
my
out
wife
Larry
loves
David.
Seinfeld. I
I
never really got into
sidetracked
it.
us.
you
Answer
never
to the
did.
question. I have a proposition. I like you all too much to kill you. And I
Okay.
also like you all too much for anything to be like a one night stand. So how about we do like the Mormon sister wives thing? We can get the whole TV show and everything, and
Oh
be
no.
I mean,
famous.
we could just all be
whole little
poly
polygamy
and
going on.
yeah, a little polyamory going on. It's fine.
But
I
we just do
think
it for the
Kiwi's
cameras.
saying
Guys.
that-
We're in it to make the money.
I think Kiwi's saying it's not poly, Stupido, because he wants us to be faithful to him, but he wants to be able to do whatever he wants. I think that's what I'm.
You're supposed to keep that part quiet.
But
Yeah, that's fine.
certainly allowed in a poly relationship.
Saying the
I guess
whole-
that's true. That's true.
You set up
So sister
boundaries
wives-
and rules, and
On golf ball.
So wait, are sister wives just a traditional version of poly?
well,
Let's not go there.
yeah.
The less said, the better.
Okay.
I think there's a little more mutual agreements and understandings in a poly relationship than you would find in a Mormon situation.
So
Yeah,
what about
noted.
Mormons?
My wife
Yeah,
was on like a
yeah.
year-long kick where she watched a bunch of Mormon stuff, and I realized it's now
Yeah.
that I'm saying it's because there was like an 18-month period where they released like drama after drama based around Mormons, like miniseries and movies and shows.
Fascinating group of people, I guess. I don't know.
I guess,
I don't
yeah.
know.
It's like when they released the two magician movies at the same time, The Prestige and the other one that I can't remember. It was like that, but for Mormons.
It was so good that you can't remember the name of it.
the
Yeah.
other one.
And the other one.
You guys know what I'm talking
you know,
about, right?
You know, the
man,
other one.
Man, I hate
I
that shit
think-
because I don't need to watch a show about it. It's where I live.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like where I went to high
think
school is like between 70 and 80% Mormon.
You're talking
and
about Catch Me If You Can?
That
Oh,
wasn't.
It's actually
bro,
about magician.
that no,
It was like a
Catch
magician
Me If
movie
You
with the
Can is
Now You
is
See Me,
not the
never mind.
Magician Man.
Now You
You're
See Me.
thinking yes, that's
No,
what
it's not Now You See Me, and it wasn't that either. It was The Illusionist. In 2006, there was The Prestige and there was The Illusionist, and like they were
It's
just
interesting.
both magician movies at the same time. And
Neither
in
of
like
them good.
2023, The Prestige is pretty good. In 2023, they
Mhm.
came out with like a Mormon TV show about some like brothers going rogue and killing people. They had some other movie about like a
Bro,
sister
that's
wife
not,
getting
yeah,
away.
that was the Bear
Yeah.
Creek Massacre that you're talking about for one, the first thing.
The Bear Creek Massacre.
Pretty sure.
Oh.
Yeah. Or the Bear Lake or Bear Valley somewhere. It's like on the border of eastern Idaho.
There's
Bear
Bear
River
Bear-
Massacre.
Yeah,
Bears in
Bear
the
River
name.
Massacre.
So that was in
it's
there, but
like
this was set
kinda-
in like the 70s or 80s.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But they talked about that
there's
as
that
like
one.
this is the history of violence within Mormonism, which I'm
Oh,
not saying
dude,
Mormons
yeah.
are historically violent. Like we're all historically violent. That's like our
No,
That's our
that's
manifest
what
destiny.
I'm saying.
The Utes also have something to say about that too.
the youths.
The Utes.
Utes.
UTE, the people who lived in the Salt Lake.
Oh.
like
Showing
the,
his
like the
age.
Wasatch
The
Valley.
youth is too violent
I
now.
thought you were
before
I thought you were
Mormon
complaining about the
settlers settled
kids.
there.
Those
No,
Kids
darn
these
kids.
days.
The youth
There's
hate Mormons.
much trends of people being violent people in the American West.
Are you saying the Utes were violent or were subjected to
No,
violence? Or
no,
both?
no, the Mormons like massacred them and a bunch of different things and like took all their shit and stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, but that's not Mormon. That's not unique to the Mormons. That was just like what-
Lots
Yeah,
of people
okay.
have done
Yeah.
that.
The
Yeah,
Bear
well,
River
let's just say,
stuff,
like, that's what that's what we all
that
did.
was
That's what,
all
like,
that's
everybody
all
like
like
us
the
did.
same sort of just settler colonialism shit.
Yeah.
One and the same there.
Well, this is fun. So you're gonna
Told
fuck
you.
and marry all of us simultaneously. Now the question is do we each
Who's
visit
first?
individually, or do you bring groups? And who's first?
Well, again, this is the end goal here is the TV show. I hate to use you guys like this, but the end goal
Wow.
here is the TV show. So really, whatever the producers want is what's going to happen. Even I have no say in it.
Oh wow,
That's fair. That's fair.
interesting.
I'm not cleaning up the droppings. That's all I'm saying.
Droppings is insane.
I mean, no, I'm a
Droppings.
bird,
The
but
I
droppings.
love that. That's so good.
Is insanity.
I'll tear up the newspaper. That's fine. I'll shred that shit for us, but I ain't cleaning it up.
I mean, it is a Kiwi. There's probably going to be newspaper already.
Probably. So last one. We like to end every episode with offering our guests an opportunity to offer us questions. So, do you have any questions for the top 5?
Yeah. I'm going to be honest here. I told you I prepared by watching the episode with Total. That was the first ever top 5 podcast episode I had listened to. So
Wow.
I want to know, right? It was very good, and I'm enjoying this too.
Thank you.
What are like your favorite ones that you've recorded that I have to watch next?
Oh gosh.
Oh man, this is
How long
doubly
do you
hard
have?
because we're already kind
I've
of
already
discussing
forgotten most of them.
these.
We are kind of discussing that in the back rooms. Yes.
Oh,
Um,
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a good
we can
point.
keep,
I'm gonna-
we can
I'm
keep it
gonna-
secret.
I'm going to kick it off. No, we can talk about it a little bit, right?
We can
Yeah,
talk about
yeah,
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to kick it off. I think that Duck was a good one. Duck was our first, I think, big banger.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 9 with Duck.
40 later, you have
sounds
another
about
bird.
right.
Looking through. Yeah, I'm looking through. I'm looking at the channels, and I hope it's right. Yeah, I think Duck was probably
The
one of the
Weller
standouts for
one
me.
has to be up there for me. Weller
That
one has
is-
to-
The Weller is a master craft. Like that dude, that is an
Like-
episode unto itself. Like nothing else we've done, right?
I don't know. Honestly.
It depends on the
It's-
It depends on the
Yeah, the
context. I don't know
context.
what you're referring
Yeah.
to.
I just feel like there was such a unique episode. Weller brought such a unique episode. I thought. Yeah.
That was the first one with the new intro, was it not?
Yes, with Weller's intro.
Which which of course he made. Shout out Weller, the Tuscaloosa
Shout out Weller.
tornado, etc., etc.
What was the one where I told the elevator story?
Sorry, real
God.
quick.
That was pretty early on.
There was.
As a season 8 rookie, and I apologize to Weller and the Pittsburgh Pirates here. As a season 8 rookie, unfortunately, when you bring up the Pirates, all I can think about is how we were
They
all.
love piss.
Well, that of course that goes without saying. But
Of course.
big draft day, we're all excited. First pick comes
Oh
on.
no.
First pick's going. First pick's going.
And
First pick's going.
I'm
First
assuming
pick's
you
going.
also had heard, the first few picks go really quickly because they've already,
everybody has like the top 5. They got it lined up. It's like
Everybody's
1, 2, 3.
prepared.
We're just in like okay.
Whistles.
But I bet it's honestly the ends it made it pretty interesting because you had people at least for the first like 15 picks or so everybody was going one before they expected to go, and so the teams had to kind of adjust on the fly. There was players who were available that probably they didn't think they were going to be available. End of the day, it was a very interesting, entertaining draft.
Weller
Yes.
is just like he's so silly. That was just such a fun one.
I enjoyed the Teddy episode more because he never broke. Like I didn't
No.
expect it to go for as long as it did.
Wait. Even when he broke, he didn't break.
Yeah.
He had to literally say, like, I'm being like, this is like me actually. And like, we were just like, wait, I was so fucking confused.
It's like the whole time I
now-
was
yeah.
muting myself to laugh because it was just
Yeah.
crazy.
No one pulls off a character. It's not even. I guess I like when I think of Teddy, I'm literally thinking like I'm talking to Teddy Roosevelt. The knowledge
yeah.
of
Yeah.
it, the just I don't know. He's so good at it. He's so
It
good at it.
totally reminds me of the episode of The Office where Ben Franklin comes in.
Yeah.
Oh
The
my
IIM,
god.
and
Honestly,
like
exactly
Dwight is
like
just
it.
like, I'm 95% sure that's not the real Benjamin Franklin.
Does Ben Franklin wear boxers or briefs?
Ben Franklin had syphilis. Well, I don't have syphilis.
I don't have
That shit
Yeah.
fucking kills me every
Literally.
fucking time.
Like
That's
Teddy
the
will say
goddamn
something and
principle
it's
in
like,
Modern
oh,
Family.
like that's Teddy, and they're like, wait a second, like I gotta like Wikipedia this real quick because I don't know.
Dude,
if he's
I can't fucking
I can't
wait
tell.
until I'm like trying to explain some Teddy Roosevelt like progressive era shit to some people, and I'm genuinely just like, holy shit, was that actually what Teddy Roosevelt did, or is that just like our very hilarious internet friend who does a really convincing impression?
Yeah, it's really
so
it's all
good.
fun and games until Teddy like genuinely tells you something that you didn't know about history, which he does often.
Yeah, it's true.
Or even
So,
worse, he says something that you're like, "There's no way that's true," and then he's like, "Well, you should go check it because it
It's
actually did
definitely,
happen."
unfortunately, it's definitely true because Teddy
Yeah, and then
knows
Teddy
too
knows.
much. He knows too much
It's
just in general.
it's kind of like talking to Dayman, where you're like, "Dayman, this really happened." You're like, "It kind of happened, but what really happened is this over here, and that actually happened, and it's fucked up, and it's why we pay taxes on like bread."
That's
You're like,
pretty
"God
much
damn
exactly
it."
how Damon would explain it too.
And it's
Yep.
why
Yeah.
it's why these people fucking hate these other people, why we owe this amount of fucking money, and why that shit's fucking stupid. And we should go
Yeah.
bash them with a fucking bat.
Oh. Hit him with a rock.
The top 5 podcast does not advocate for real world violence.
What?
It's fucking stupid. Like, we can literally split atoms.
Oh, you can
half
take out
and
my
shit,
disclaimer
and, like,
if we do advocate.
fucking, we can
I
fucking,
figured I'd just help you guys out.
we can,
Take
we'll
out the
bleep it.
disclaimer.
We'll bleep it.
Yeah, bleep it.
If
Yeah.
we do advocate for real world violence, feel free to remove that.
Just give me the option.
No strong stance on real world violence.
Leo, you're up 15 strokes on me, man.
Oh, that was it. That was
That's it. That's oh man.
it's a wrap from there.
This is
You
like how I
lose.
golf in real life.
You lose. Do you golf frequently? Would you say
No,
you're an avid
no.
golfer?
I golfed for the first time in about 10 years back in November.
Well, that's okay because golf, as we all know, is just an instrument for getting hammered.
Oh,
Or
no,
so I've
yeah,
heard.
yeah.
Or so I've heard. I don't indulge in golf nor drink.
It's I mean, listen, I'm sure if you're good at golf and like golf is a very fun game, as a lot of people I know would claim. I'm just not good at golf and I don't golf. So for me, it was a nice day outside.
Got
Yeah.
some steps in.
I did get, I mean, in the carts, so I really didn't get the steps in, but you know, I got that
That's true.
vitamin D. The sun was shining.
Ooh, vitamin D. Wink, wink. Nudge,
That's the
nudge.
sun one, right?
Uh,
Like fairly
Yeah,
certain.
not the orange one. Not the orange
No,
one.
that's vitamin C.
C. Yep.
Yeah.
Top 5 does science. Please do
Trying to look
not
at our
consult
past-
us in regards to science or anything related to science.
Oh man.
I'm trying to look at the catalog to see who we really enjoyed. I thought Tucker was fun, but I think we recorded that like twice, and that's what made that kind of weird.
That is
We
one
did.
of the lost episodes.
And yep,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think there's two. There's what, 2?
A plow.
there are 2
Wow.
of them.
Yep.
Yeah. I'd like talking to Zan. I thought that was fun. Having Mama and
Oh,
Anthony
yeah.
on was fun
Jer-
because there was 2 at the same
Jerome was-
time.
Jerome.
Jerome
fun,
was-
too.
Jerome is a show himself. Yeah.
I'm gonna say some of the better ones are the ones where they just kind of carried the show
Yeah.
while we just sat back
Just
and
need that person
Let
just
them-
on
let
a
them
fucking
cook, yeah.
rant.
Let's
Shout out
see
Crease.
here. KVK
Gotta
was good.
Yeah,
Oh,
gotta
KVK.
shout
yeah,
out Kreese.
That was good
Sean
because
car
that
crash
was
was
the
fun.
that was the he came in and was like, I have a fucking story, and it was just like immediately we were
story
like,
just
fuck
went.
yes,
And I'm
like
going to tell it.
this is the next fucking hour, and
You
that's
will hear me
perfect.
roar.
Like, yeah, it's
That
fucking
was such a good
hilarious.
story too.
Reminds
God.
me of Brockmire, where it's like I just want to give Kreese like a fucking fifth of Jameson and just like shout an adjective at him and hear him tell a story.
I want to give Kreese a shot of Jameson and then a random food item from a fast food establishment, and
Yeah,
watch him,
not a shot
what-
though, a fifth.
watch him film a KVK Eats episode.
You got to give him an adjective so it goes into a story. Otherwise,
true.
it's too short.
What a shot. That's true. But also,
You got to
I
make this
wanna
shit
wa-
last the whole fifth.
I want to watch him eat something.
Okay.
I want to watch him review a mediocre fast food item.
I
That's
do
the
enjoy
better way to
the
phrase
car
it.
food reviews.
Never
Maybe
forget.
no drinking if he's in the car. though.
Never forget Kreese just eating something and going, wait a minute, I fucking hate orange.
Yeah, like why the fuck did you? Okay, sir, you ordered it.
Gets orange item. Wait a minute, I hate orange.
Wait a minute. I actually don't
I
fucking
hate
like this.
golf.
Oh man,
I've,
my girlfriend's making spaghetti. I'm so fucking excited.
I have a food review story, and
Go
Give
on.
it to us.
now this
Do
is
it.
interesting because this is so specific that if anybody listens to this and they know the story, they know who I am. But I mean, it's a very
Okay.
some people who know the story,
Tuning
but
in
whatever.
extra closely.
One of my
If any of people you know in real life listens to this, I think they already might know who you are.
yeah,
Not the
that's
cop.
probably true. They probably have me on
But-
Discord. They would have seen, but whatever.
If you're that person listening right now, congrats. Anyways,
Hey,
Hello.
And hey, welcome to the
Sorry.
DM
podcast.
me
Yeah,
later.
welcome to the podcast.
We'll reminisce.
Want to join
Make sure you
MiLR?
like and subscribe.
Yes. Oh, of course, of course.
You like
I
this
had a
members?
roommate freshman year of college who loved pumpkin spice, and he would do pumpkin spice food reviews. And I walk into our dorm one day. By the way, pumpkin spice is disgusting. I don't know how people like it. I had another friend who would eat pumpkin ice cream all the time, and that even grosses me out. I don't know. Pumpkin
I like
is
it.
good for the seeds. It's good for the seeds. That's it.
I agree with that. I can agree with that take.
But anyways, big pumpkin spice guy, and I walk into our dorm, and he's in the middle of a review. Except he's not reviewing food. He's reviewing how the pumpkin spice seasonal Purell tastes. And
The
Purell?
the soap.
yeah, like the
no.
hand
Oh,
sanitizer.
no.
So
Hand
you're
sanitizer,
watching
that's
the video
worse.
of him reviewing food, and you just hear me in the background, just, what the fuck are you? Oh my god, no!
How
I mean-
difficult was it living with a blind roommate after that?
It was just a taste. He was all good. He was
You
all
hear
good.
faintly in the background, is that fucking hand sanitizer?
No, that's literally what I said. You could just hear like a voice like very low in the beginning, and then just me yelling like, no. It looked gross. I don't know,
I would hope so. It's hand sanitizer.
well, you know,
bet
maybe
it was-
maybe it's not just scented, maybe it's flavored too. You know, they could be hiding it from us. Big hand sanitizer.
Ugh.
I think they would want us to know though, because then we would buy more.
Maybe it's like a special crew. I don't know.
It's a special.
I've
it's a-
also
it's a
noticed.
special
Sorry, I'm gonna go
batch.
off a tangent here. Post COVID, like all hand sanitizers have a really weird, like chocolatey smell. I don't know if that's just like
That's
my
just you.
olfactory system getting messed. Maybe it is just I don't know. But I feel like a lot of like cheap hand sanitizers have a weird chocolatey smell.
A lot of cheap hand sanitizers I've noticed after COVID are very thin.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Slimy.
hate that. It's
Yeah.
yes, I hate that.
Yeah.
But I have not noticed a chocolatey scent. If anything, I've noticed a more burn the fuck out of my nostrils scent.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
taste.
Also true.
And
And
yeah,
taste.
took a little swig. For,
You know, it
for
gets me going in the
science.
morning.
For
I don't need
science,
coffee.
yeah.
I just need my hand sanitizer.
Yeah. Really
I
gets me
lie
going
to
in the morning.
everybody. I say I don't drink coffee. I don't drink tea in the morning. I just wake up and I raw dog every day. That's a lie. I take a little swig of hand sanitizer.
a little,
I raw
swig of
dog it.
fucking.
No,
A little
no
little
caffeine
sip.
for this bird.
A little sip.
How am I
Okay.
doing in this game?
Fucking gross.
Any other
God.
questions you have for us?
No, that was it. I'm excited to start my deep dive into the top 5 podcasts. And I had a good time here. If there's anything else you guys have for me, I'm happy to answer. But if not, then I will leave everybody with a wonderful bird.
Bird.
It's the word.
I've heard.
I love that that's still a pingable role. Makes me
Is it
very
really?
happy. Yeah, it
Hell
still
yeah,
is.
brother.
I don't know how we could play on the Phillies for the next 10 or 15 years, and I will think of you always as the bird. Like whenever Kiwi comes on, I just think of that gift with Big Bird kicking on the door.
That's
Because
a
that
John
goes to
McDonald
so
special.
many. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. That just happened all the
He was the
fucking
GM of the Diamondbacks.
Who?
John
McDonald?
he GMs the fake D-backs.
Oh, okay.
He's
Sorry.
he's Dutch, but not like Dutch Boggs. Like he's actually Dutch.
He's actually Dutch. I do know who that is. I'm sorry. I thought it was like a comedian that you were talking about, like that
No,
Tim
someone
Robbins
that
guy that
we-
everybody loves. That makes no fucking sense to me. Or Tim Robinson. I don't know.
We
Or
we
Dan
drafted.
Henschel.
I missed the entire MiLR season 9 draft. I was working late, and so Lars Newbar Jr., my co-GM, did the whole draft for me. But I got back in time to make the last pick, and we picked some rookie named T-Bird because his last name was Bird. He never showed up, so Teddy was like, "Oh, like this John McDonald guy I GMs in FCB on Harvard. You can add him. He'll be really good." And I think John
Harvard.
started the whole Bird thing. So shout out to him.
Got it.
He made Bird what it is.
Yeah, it is pervasive. It will always be stuck
Oh, it will.
with you. Yeah, it'll follow you around.
Well, it's a legacy I'm glad to have.
That Harvard team is kind of crazy looking back on it.
They're good. They're probably better than my
Let's go.
06 Michigan State team. We didn't win ever.
Are they better
We
than
won one
better
or
than-
two.
They're better
UCC
than-
Rebels.
I think you guys quite literally won too.
One or two.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go with 2.
You didn't try and
okay,
oversell it.
that was
I
good.
get you. I get you. Are they better than S10 Texas State? Well, it's to be debated. Yeah.
I don't know how they do.
We lost in the all of them.
In the league.
All of
That's true.
them? Oh fuck! Wait. Well, there's one big
At
one.
least, but there's probably a bunch of people that you're missing too, because even on our team, there's like at least 7 or 8 people that are.
time to go look.
Oh yeah, every team had.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Bird.
Bird?
Being a bird lawyer. Getting in trouble.
Yeah,
with some
you got
goals.
me watching It's Always Sunny, by the way, with all the bird loss stuff. So
Yeah,
that's a win for you.
Good.
It was really good.
You
I
don't-
love it.
you don't want to own a trash bird. They just scream at you. Seagulls. Bad luck
All right.
to kill a seagull. Did you know that?
Huh?
That's an albatross. I think is bad luck.
No. Well, that too, but it's just a seabird. But in
Pretty sure the poem
the
says an
same-
albatross.
Yes, I was gonna say the poem is that, but in the show, they actually just say seabird, and they're referring to a seagull, but it's normally bad luck. Kill a seabird.
Gotcha.
Noted.
Yeah, you get cursed.
Curse of the bird.
Okay.
Yeah, bird curse.
Kiwi, thank
No,
you.
Kiwi.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Thank you, Kiwi, for joining.
Thank all of you
Um,
for setting this up, for interviewing me. Really had a good time.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where the next season brings us. I'm hoping it's a paper cup, and I wish you luck in your future endeavors. And
You make it sound like
Bird?
you guys are cutting me.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we signed you to
Talk
get you onto the
shotgun.
podcast, and that's it.
yep, I mean, there's already rumors swirling around about my concerns over your performance. So
Yeah,
You started them.
yeah,
he did. and
I
that-
didn't start shit.
that's his.